Hey, what's up, guys? Little update for you. Off-season progress little video here. As most of you know, I'm still doing my power block periodization program. I think I'm on like week 11 or 12 now. And tonight is one of those nights where, your body is just achy, hamstrings are tighter than a mother. Just body feels like so broken down. And I have to do, for my 90% on squats, I go up to 365. My 90% for bench, which is gonna be, all my benches on my 90% have been like battles to get that third rep, to keep on making increases. Because if you're not familiar with power block periodization, on your last 90% set, you have to get at least 3 reps to keep on increasing the weight. And so I've been at like 2 weeks ago I was like at 300, barely got 3 reps. Last week was 305, barely got the third. I mean, there's those reps where it's like you're just fighting for it. Maybe one side kind of gets up and then you find, I mean, they're really fighting for those reps. So tonight's gonna be 310 for at least 3. So I'm a little nervous to kind of see if I can keep up with this. And then last is my deadlifts, which will be, I'm at 500 pounds that I have to get 3 reps on. And that was something that last week for the first time, my body was just so beat by the time I got into deadlifts. And part of it was my fault too. I ended up kind of like talking to some friends, like kind of like right before my last set. So I kind of feel like I went into my last really heavy set really cold and everything just fell off. And so actually, I only ended up getting 495 for 1 rep. So technically, I should be lowering the weight. But what I'm gonna do is just kind of see tonight if I feel better. I'm actually gonna try to roll with the 500 and see if I can get 3, just because it was a different night. Hopefully, like, no, I'm gonna try like not to talk to anybody and see if tonight, if you know, same thing happens. Obviously, yeah, I'll decrease the weight and things like that. But like I said, I just kind of want to see. That's what happened with my bench one week, where I only got 2 reps on like 1 set, and I still made the increase, and I ended up getting 3 the next week when I made the increase. So anyways, I'm also going to try, if the gym's not too busy tonight, to get this power day on film for you guys, like I did that last one. I think a lot of you guys kind of like seeing that. Also too, I just like, as most of you guys know, one of the best things to do to keep on it, I mean, bench, squat, deadlift, these are all movements that all require, great technique. So one of the best things you can always do is, film yourself doing these movements. And, what's so great about, resources these days like YouTube and Facebook and all these things is there's so many great people out there, that are willing to help, like critique your form, things like that, give you tips on helping to, increase your technique. Like last night, for example, it was great. I watched Ben Escrow, the owner of De Novo Nutrition. He's also a natural pro bodybuilder. He's got his pro card. Anyways, he has a freaking 28-minute video on squats, going over all of his cues that he does and things like that. But actually, I picked up a couple things that I'm going to implement tonight. Even though, I mean, yeah, it's 28 minutes, guys, but shit, when you're into this stuff as much as we are, heck, it's worth it. Like I said, it's funny how little cues in your squats, things like that, can make a world of a difference. So, also too, I just watched like another, if you guys aren't familiar with like Bryce Lewis, that guy puts out some like, I mean, if you're a lifter and trying to improve, especially like your big 3 and stuff like that, definitely subscribe to him. He puts out some great videos with some great information in it. So, that's where my training's at. Like I said, I think things are going good. As far as my weight right now, I think last time I talked to you guys, I think I was maintaining around 205. This week, I've actually bumped up my macros a little bit. I'm now doing about 225 to 250 protein. I was doing 400 carbs for a couple days, but I'm pushing it a little bit higher, so anywhere from kind of like 400 to 450, and then 80 grams of fat. And my weight stayed I've pretty much been maintaining like 206 on those macros. So I'm gonna kind of roll with, oh shit, I just saw a hot chick at the bus stop. Anyways, yeah, so I definitely like the increase in food and stuff like that. And I almost feel like my metabolism now is kind of like catching up. It's kind of funny, like I just feel like, even though like for me, being like 206 and stuff like that, I feel like it's a good 206, you know what I mean? Like I'm still seeing a lot of, you know, abs. I still see like veins in my legs, which I never have seen at this high a weight. So for me, it's just a comfortable weight that, you know, I feel good on. I like the way, it's funny, as I like the feeling of like always looking like really full. It's kind of weird, but a lot of people, you know, they always complain about, oh, I miss all my vascularity and cuts. It's like, yeah, I miss all that stuff too. But I think after a couple weeks, I just started realizing that, you know what? Now I feel so much better. My freaking boners are coming back. Thank God. You know, and you know, I'm just enjoying life more. You know, like I'm definitely a little bit different. I feel like a lot of, I don't know, a lot of bodybuilders are very kind of like very routine. You know, I like routine too, but like they're kind of like, they can't really separate like their off seasons from their contest preps, and so they kind of like live and breathe this shit, you know, 365 days a year. Whereas me, I kind of feel like I'm more like, once contest prep is over, I kind of feel like I flip a switch and I go back to like kind of like fun con, where, you know, like I'm single, I'm a bachelor. I definitely like going out and having drinks with friends. I mean, some of you guys are on my Facebook, you know, see that. I'm just not that guy that's like, you know, like, oh, no alcohol all year, you know, gotta sacrifice to win type mentality. Like that's just not me, you know what I mean? Like I value enjoying life and having fun with friends, socializing so much more than my bodybuilding. My body, this is a hobby. You know, this isn't my life. I mean, yeah, it's a huge passion of mine. I love doing it. I love improving. I love competing. But, you know, when I'm in off season and I'm away from contest prep and all that stuff, I kind of like separating myself a little bit from that stuff and kind of getting back to just focusing on enjoying life, enjoying my friends, trying to meet new women. That last one fell through, by the way. I wish I could kind of give you guys more personal information on it, but the last one, who I was really into, completely, for the first time in my life, I kind of feel like I got played, which is really weird. This girl didn't talk to me for like 3 weeks and all of a sudden retexted me again last week. So now we're back to talking, which is kind of fucked up. I should have just told her to fuck off, right? But we always want what we can't have, right, guys? Who can relate with that? Why is it that we always sometimes like the girls that treat us the worst, and then all of a sudden I meet a girl. Also, I recently just met a girl too that's an NPC bikini competitor. Hot, fucking nice fake boobs, beautiful. Like all my friends actually think this girl's hotter than the one that I really like, that kind of screwed me over. This girl's all into me, like, you know, she's so funny. I give her crap because she's kind of like a bro dieter, and I'll text her and stuff like that. And she's like, you know, just trying to learn from the pro, because I taught her all about macros and stuff like that. Now she wants to try that for her next prep, because she's been totally like, oh, tilapia, broccoli, 2 hours of cardio a day, getting ready for her shows. So I told her more about, like, you know, our style of dieting with macros and all that stuff, being flexible, and she's like, oh my God. So we kind of got off track there. Anyways, though, guys, like I said, I'm gonna try to get this workout tonight on film for you. It's Thursday night. Gotta love it. The NFL season's back in gear. Go Seahawks. Living up here in the Northwest, huge Seahawks fan. I love there's so much Seahawks fever this year. A lot of people predicting them to go to the Super Bowl. No homo, but Russell Wilson is the man. If you don't like Russell Wilson, unsubscribe. Just kidding. But seriously though, I gotta love that guy. That guy is, you know, somebody like that. Not only is he a great player on the field, but you can tell that he's just a great person outside the field as well. Anyways, guys, all right, have a good one.